Good morning and welcome. It is Sunday the 13th of November. I am Flat Cap Callum. I'm hoping you are all very, very well. You've still got me today. Not quite there. The backup plan is on ice for the moment. I'm still here. So today, what have we got? Well, we're a bit late on, to be fair, for a number of reasons. One, I had a sleep in. That doesn't happen very often, so that was nice for me. Sorry for you. Two, Remembrance Sunday is a bit sensitive. I don't want to upload a video at 11 o'clock. And three, my laptop started to do some sort of unexpected updates just when you don't want it to. So all in all, a bit late. And the one thing I'm conscious of is the 12:15 at Navan, because that's our first race. So yes, I will. You don't have a lot of time to get the bet on today. So 12:15. It's 2 bets and it's 3/4 stake. So it's £15 stake. That is what we've got. So I'll spin through yesterday. We got a lot closer yesterday, has to be said, even though it was a loss. 25 on, 14.53 back is what I had it as. We had some chaff in there and all. So no good the first two, and then the second two did place. So it was a place double for bet one. So we got something back, albeit not profitable. I was really, really disappointed with this. I mean, that 130, we'll come to that on the 130 Nace, but nothing there. Yeah, so we got the combination double, finished in the last two places. Brilliant. Don't want to car shake. That did indeed place. Simply Bets was close. But yeah, the first leg, I mean, that's quite embarrassing, finishing the last two places. I don't know if I've ever done that before on the channel. Then this one, first two, no. Guernsey placed, but only Sky. It didn't matter anyway because nothing else placed with it. And then Wolverhampton Saver Bet did actually get us some respect back. So Wolverhampton weren't so bad last night. Broughton's Flair and Bugle Major both placed. Broughton's Flair was backed into 8s. Bugle Major drifted to 25s, I think it was. So if you'd taken Bog as advised with the bookies up there, you might have got quite close to breaking even yesterday. And then the annoyance here is we had these last ones. Ebrium, Porfid both finished 5th when 4th would have paid out. So we were quite close to getting something a little bit better than what we did. But because we had the additional double on Broughton's Flair and Bugle Major, that helped to get some money back in the coffers. Okay, today we've got one main big bet, which I've done a bit of complication on. And then I've got an extra little win trixie. So I have got a win trixie there, keeping the faith. Main bet is this. So as you've seen before, probably not for a while, if I've got only a small amount of horses on a Sunday, I tend to make the bet a bit more complicated. And some of you just might get knocked off. There's a simple way of doing this, and there's the way I've done it on the channel. If you want the simple way of doing it, just do a 20p each way, lucky 31 on all the selections with a little single on Django left over, like 30p each way. That would be the same amount. I've done the bet more complicated than that because I've tried to put the more money on the better value. So we've got 12.15 Navan, the Dabbler 20s, 133 Auteuil. That's a race that most people won't have looked at, but some decent quality jumps racing at Auteuil, as there often is. Almost always heavy going in at Auteuil. Sans Bru 16-1. Then we've got the 205 Fontwell Django 40s, 255 Cheltenham First Impression 20s, 305 Navan Rodney Bay 17-2. So as I said, if you want it simple, do 20p each way, lucky 31, and then a single on Django. For the channel bet, I've done it as a 10p each way, lucky 31 on all 5 selections. I've then taken out Sans Bru, so reuse selections basically, and done a 16 pence each way, lucky 15 on the 4 others. So on the Dabbler, Django, First Impression, Rodney Bay, that is a 16p each way, lucky 15. I've then got an additional 50p each way double on the Dabbler and First Impression, and a 50p each way single on Django. All of that adds up to £13 on for the channel. Up to you. I've done it like that for the channel. I was going to go simpler, and then I decided no, I've definitely got a preference in here. So yeah, so I'm kind of done it like that. So that's £13. That is our main bet. And then little win trixie. is this 155 Navan Bob Ollinger. It's a really interesting race. That I'm looking forward to watching the race. I just think if Bob Ollinger's got back to form, given the weights, if you look at the weights particularly, that horse should beat the rest of them comfortably, I think. But there's a bit of an if there, and that's why it's not. He's not looking at even money favourite, albeit running against Flooring Porter, which I've stuck with a lot over the last few years. So 15 to 8 Bob Ollinger, then the 230 Andy Dufresne to take on the favourite there at 5 to 1, and then the 250 Auteuil Franco Deport. So Mullins is sending a horse over to Auteuil, I'm taking that to beat the favourite too. So 50p, win Trixie, win doubles and a treble. No extra bets on that one. That is bet £2. That takes us to a £15 stake to finish our week, where we need something spectacular to turn the week around, and even better than that to turn the month around. So we will see. We'll see what happens. On the golf, the Nedbank's not gone our way this morning. I think they've suspended it for weather. So Ross Fisher's dropped a couple of shots. So we needed him to gain a few. He's dropped a few. So it's looking unlikely there. So then all eyes on Houston Open. So at the moment, Joel Darman is in top 8. He's currently tied 6th. Alex Small is 2 shots back. They go in mid-afternoon. So we've got a chance there of getting some cash back on the golf. So we'll keep an eye out there. It's looking unlikely in South Africa, but Houston this afternoon. All right, that is me. I am off now. I will be back as usual Tuesday night for Wednesday selection. So no selections Monday or Tuesday. I'm very, very unlikely, I think, to put anything up in the comments of my own selection. So sometimes I do that on the days I'm not doing videos. What I will do is each day I'll put a little something so then people can use that as a stream to put their own tips and stuff on there. So I'll put, feel free to put your Monday selections here or whatever it might be. But yeah, there won't be any channel bets Monday, Tuesday. Unless I find anything particularly, I'll put it out there. But I'm kind of inclined to just have a couple of days away, given how bad the run is. Just not look at the horses for 2 days. Get my head clear. That would be good. And then I shall be back Tuesday night for Wednesday's selections, and then we're working towards Ascot and Haydock next weekend as the main meetings. All right, thank you very much. I'm sorry some of you will be disappointed. It wasn't option B today, or even option C, which option C is. So option B, get my kids to do the tips. Option C is my dad, who to be fair had a brilliant day yesterday. Well done to him. First one in a while, but he had an absolute cracker. 50 to 1, 9 to 1 winners in a double bet. Can't complain with that. So I've told you that now. I've teased you. Now you'll be like, well, where's his tips? We'll just crack on with mine for now, and we'll see how bad it gets. All right. Thank you very much. Enjoy your Sunday. Bye bye.